How are you? Your sports training contacted us. He was in touch. He's agreed to do a few sessions on fitness and nutrition with the guys. A bit of mentoring too. I told them who he was. They were well impressed.
Yeah, well, can I deliver or what?
Off the scale.
Right, and no, before you ask, I can't give you any more of my time. I do have a living to earn.
Even I'm not that greedy. I got another offer of help.
No? Anyone I know?
Pete,
What?
he's eager and he has plenty of time.
He's a gob.
That's not what I got. Look, you set up the meetings. Anything I can't do, I'll pass on to Pete.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You can't have it both ways.
It took me years to build up my contacts. All right, I'm not having Pete ruin that.
You're pulling out.
Well, I didn't say that.
As good as.
Okay, maybe I can put in a few more hours.
Pete offered 8.
4.
5.
All right, but Pete is not getting anywhere near my contacts.
You're the boss. We have a deal.
Deal. Pete never even offered, did he? All right, look, call over to McCoy's later on. I'll have a project outlined for you.
What's he after?
He's just wrangled 5 hours of my professional time.
Collar or no collar, he's trouble.
You said you barely knew him.
Even the dogs in the street knew the Plunkets were a shower of gougers.
Ah, well, I can see why you pair knocked about together. Brass necks, the both of you.
I thought we were okay.
When was the last time I even crossed your mind?
Every time I meet a bolshy woman.
Know what I think about you? Never.
You came to Annie's funeral.
She was my best friend.
If that's the way you want to see it.
It's how it is.
We need proper legal advice.
Would you shush? Bella has ears like a bat.
We should use Benedict.
What?
Do you not remember? Whenever we were in a dodgy situation, it was our code word.
Oh, yeah. Benedict. Gotcha.
What are you two whispering about in there?
See what I mean?
I'm making tea. Do you want a cup?
No, thanks, Almond. By the way, there's a small card session here tonight.
Great.
Hey, do you play?
Oh, I worked the Mississippi casino boats one summer in the 70s.
Well, this is just a friendly game, you know?
Till someone loses an eye.
Yeah, oh.
Do you shoulder at you?
No, it's just a touch of arthritis here.
I can help you with that.
Yeah, look, I've had every ointment in the book.
Your root chakra is blocked.
Me what?
It's your core grounding, and arthritis is a common response whenever it's out of alignment. Have you heard of sound healing? Give me a minute.
There's a very good article here about genealogy, right? You can find out lots of stuff.
Oh, that's what they say.
Yeah. I think I'll look you up, right? There must be a few skeletons in that cupboard.
Would you not check out your own clan?
Oh, what are you hiding?
We should go.
I was just about to balance Bella's Muladhara.
Benedict is waiting.
Oh,
Who's Benedict?
Our
uncle.
cousin.
What?
Well, we're a complicated family.
borderline inbred.
Oh,
He doesn't believe in labels like uncle or cousin.
He's a hawk whisperer.
well, don't let me keep you.
I'll get me gong going later on. Fix that blockage.
Mother Erdon.
Erica said that Orla told her that Damien said it was only the once. Not casting aspersions, but those Dylans are very fond of other people's partners.
Devlin never had that rep.
Well, she can take the L plate off now.
And Tommy can get a medal for long service. What else going on? It's good to have a bit of crack. Anyway, they went through the marriage, so it couldn't have meant that much.
How are you? Listen, one of my suppliers is upgrading her tech, so I've got a couple of laptops and tablets going for grabs.
I wouldn't say no to a freebie.
They're for the outreach programme. Liam here's running it.
You're not supposed to be a priest.
This is Sharon. She's Hayley's ma. Listen, I'll bring these upstairs, all right?
Thanks.
Right.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I am a priest.
One of those trendy ones. A hoodie in place of a collar.
Ah, could put people off.
I'm in the beauty business. We've an one that comes into us to get our colour done. You want to see the state of her? We call it the walking occasion of sin.
I don't think I'm much of a temptation.
I don't know about that.
Cop on.
Anto said you and Jerry used to be buddies.
That's right.
We hung out as teenagers, end of.
I came from the wrong side of the tracks.
We weren't exactly living in Fox Rock.
Goretti boy.
You were hanging around the Gretty flats.
So what?
Ma would have killed you if she knew. Sorry, no offence.
First time I met your sister, she chased me up 5 flights of stairs because I robbed her bag of crisps.
How old were you when you were up to that carry-on?
13.
13? In those flats? Sorry, I keep doing that.
Already was a kip.
Are you one of Mona Plunkett's young fellas?
Yeah.
She had a loyalty card from Mountjoy.
You were talking about his family. She's a mouth on her.
I remember.
I better get to work. We shall meet up for a drink.
That could be fun. You want to get on my case, fine. Let's just do it without the floor show.
I wouldn't waste my breath.
Still the same, Jerry.
The only thing the same about me is my fingerprints.
Pity.
And I still think of you on that horse in Connemara like Cuchulainn returning from battle.
We need to get hard facts without drawing attention to ourselves.
Already on it. That call was with an old lover, Lawrence Colchester. Eyes the colour of a winter sea. He's a solicitor.
What did he say?
Up to 7 years in the clink.
What?
I know. It's like an extended retreat. And all those interesting people.
Haley said it was okay for me to come up.
It isn't.
I owe you these, remember?
Haven't a clue.
You'd only just opened them.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
You're putting on your lion face. This one.
Out.
Like a squirrel trying to work out where he left his nuts.
I thought my lungs were going to burst legging up them stairs.
That was some dig you gave me.
You're lucky it was only the one.
You were always on my case. Half the time I didn't know why. Like now. It's great to see you, no matter what.
You hitting Jared for cash? It's my job.
I'll leave you to it. See you at 6.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm meeting him for dinner.
Did he suggest it?
It was a mutual thing. We're going to review what's worked and what hasn't.
Couldn't he do that in the community centre?
He's not coming on to me.
He wouldn't be the first priest who fancied a bit of skirt.
He's old enough to be me dad.
That never stopped you.
He is kind of good looking. I'm joking. Now, can I interest you in supporting a local charity?
I'm paying you to serve drink.
Maybe we should burn it
As a symbol of our past love and passion.
as a symbol that it's gone, done with, and we're off the hook.
Nothing is ever truly gone.
I can't get into reincarnation just now.
I was talking about the internet.
I read a gas thing in the paper. An old fella in Galway croaked last week, and not one, not two, but 3 wives turned up at his funeral.
Don't tell me. He died of exhaustion.
And the interesting thing is, all the wives got on like a house on fire. He was such a lovable rogue, they forgave him.
Yeah, well, more fools then.
Love can't be defined.
Oh, a marriage can, right? He's lucky he didn't spend his final hours in a prison cell.
Is that not very harsh?
No. You do the crime, you serve the time.
How are you doing?
Suppose you heard of everything.
That the four of you were all playing musical chairs?
It's not funny.
Oh, come on. It's hardly tragic either. By next week, it'll be stale news.
Yeah, meanwhile, myself and my dad are out in the street.
Hang on till I get me a violin. Yeah, the only fallout was Tommy and Jane, and let's face it, they were never in it for the long haul.
They were good together.
Maybe they'll work things out when the dust settles. You find out your fella plays away course, you're going to throw him out. You got off easy with Kim.
Yeah, I suppose.
You told me he barely got on your case. He must have it bad for you.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is stop moping and count your lucky stars. Ah, as if nothing ever happened. Hiya.
Sorry I'm late. What's up?
Nothing. You might have taken longer to forgive me.
What?
It's like it meant nothing to you.
Would you prefer if I dragged you through the fields by your hair?
You know what I mean.
Well, it mattered. You matter. I'd rather be with you than to just walk away over one stupid night. Will you stop acting like an idiot? Want a coffee?
I'm good.
Here, give that to Masters Doyle Cassidy. With my regards.
Oh, thanks very much.
All right, I'll drop it down to you.
Yeah, thanks, Carol.
Carol, there was the suppliers. Looks like I won't be needing them after all.
All right.
Hayley's putting together a press release about the outreach moving to Carrickstown. We could do with some supportive quotes. Can I count you in?
Why?
You're the local success story. Self-made businesswoman. Started out with nothing. Didn't let your background stop you.
That's how you see me.
Maybe we could just meet up for a drink. I know you don't want to look back, but could just shoot the breeze.
I was never any use at small talk.
You can just listen.
You and Jer?
She's always a mixed blessing.
Go back far?
She used to mitch off and hide out in the flats with me. A couple of renegades sharing fag butts.
Yeah.
We were best pals, me and Jer. And later, Annie.
I take it didn't end on good terms.
As the man said, it's complicated. She was a bit of a buzz junkie. She used to sneak over to get ready. We were mad. It was all chaos around us. We didn't care.
You don't have to tell me that.
I wanted to ask you a favour. We need some positive feedback about the press release. Can you put something up on the link?
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Paul.
Here, here's the Coke, please. All right. He is gonna love me. I just got Dean to agree to teach the lads basic cookery skills. Yeah? Yeah. He's gonna give it loads of testosterone, though, you know, so they don't think it's uncool.
Paul wants us out of the centre. There's been an objection.
What? Who'd even do that?
Jer.
What's her problem?
Disadvantaged kids are bad for business.
That woman is pure bad.
Not when I knew her.
Well, what age were you when you hung out?
19, 20.
I'm guessing she wasn't a loan shark then. Oh, yeah. Your buddy, she's all grown up.
You were just creating bad energy. Put it away. What do you think?
Oh, very nice.
You think so? I have filed it razor sharp in case any of the other inmates get hostile with you.
You're making shivs. What happened to prison being a retreat?
That doesn't mean there won't be challenges. Have you never seen Orange is the New Black? Orange suits me.
What are you talking about? You're not going to jail.
I am in a three-way marriage.
It wasn't your doing. It was mine.
I promised, thick and thin in those vows, I shall protest outside Mountjoy.
You've got to be wrong about the 7 years.
You probably just only get one or two. I'll smuggle you in hash brownies so you can be free in your mind.
Here, pass me out flour. They are open.
Right?
One bottle of posh plonk for the happy couple from Carol. Few brews for the game.
Thanks.
Well, You feeling lucky, punk?
We need to get somewhere this week. Can't keep staying in the pod.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you did the dirt on your landlady.
Really? You gonna start mudslinging,
I wasn't the one in a long-term relationship. And I don't make a hobby of it, unlike you.
Well, whatever way you see it, we both need somewhere to live. Maybe you could start looking for us?
Another bag of his stuff is ready to go. So you can give it to him, or I can bin it.
You okay?
Not even bruised.
I thought you two were good together.
Yeah, well, it just goes to show. Listen, are you going to be back at the house this evening?
What?
Cian said you stayed with him last night, so I need to know if I have to get in 2 new tenants.
Seriously?
Well, Tommy's the rat, not you.
Still, don't think you'd like the idea.
You're a bit long in the tooth to be worrying about what your daddy thinks. Anyway, the offer stands till tomorrow.
What was that all about?
Jane said I can stay on.
Oh, right. Fine.
Do not even try to guilt me.
It's your decision.
Suddenly you're Miss Neighbourhood Watch.
What are you talking about?
Paul called Liam.
About what?
Stop it.
I'm terrified at the thought of those feral young fellas roaming around. I'd be too frightened to go out on my own at night.
It's not funny.
He's using you. The Plunkets never did a good turn in their lives.
I've done my research on that charity, all right? It's registered, it's in order. Plus, there's the small fact of seeing Liam's work actually make a difference.
Plenty of other good causes you could involve yourself in.
Those kids came from estates like ours. Lee or Dara could have ended up dead or in prison if it wasn't for Ma and Da. Plenty weren't as lucky.
I don't need the sales pitch.
Half of the kids in Liam's outreach are third-generation poverty. Even you must get how wrong that is. Withdraw the complaint.
I'm not letting him make me feel bad.
Well, it is a bit weird, you know, you living with his ex.
Not as weird as finding out that he was having a thing with my first-year Spanish teacher.
No.
I switched to German.
Oh.
What do you think I should do?
Conflict of interests. He's my best babysitter. So, Damo.
I'm not going there.
Do you still have a thing for him?
It was sex. It meant nothing.
And they lived happily ever after?
I'm glad. Damien and Mairead are great together.
And they got the extramarital out of the way before the wedding. Now that's forward planning.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Did you find out if Jane's working tonight?
I forgot.
Be nice to know if we've a free gaff. You're not thinking about turning down our offer?
My dad asked me to share a place with him.
Yeah, till when? You have to sign him into a home.
Really crass.
Look, you grew up. You left the nest. Time to live your life, not his.
Jane. What you said about staying on, that'll be okay.
I'm busy this evening, so yeah, you have to place yourselves.
All right.
Derv was staying on with me, so you can trade in your charms for a cheap bed. Get a move on, though. Your stocks are dropping by the minute. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't want to keep my date waiting.
William Wheat. Looks like I've taken you boys to the tune of €5.
Yeah, we know that. You don't have to write it down.
I like to keep it in black and white. Stops disputes.
This is Dublin, not Dodge.
Yeah, all right there, buddy. Yeah, you're very quiet all night.
I'm grand.
Fairness, Cassie, you couldn't buy a break.
Yeah, sometimes the cars just don't go with you. I'll keep this as a souvenir.
Frame it.
Thanks, guys.
I'll see you.
See you, lad.
Is there something eating you?
Oh, no. Just a bit flat after all the wedding excitement.
Hey, Alvin, did this Benedict fella say or do something to annoy Cass?
Who?
This cousin or uncle, whatever he is.
Benedict. Yeah, he can be a bit sarcastic since the accident.
Oh.
I'll just go check on Cass. You need to put your sunny side up. Bella's asking if there's something wrong.
The poor man married a jailbird.
Who is this changeling?
What?
The Cass I married would have laughed in the face of disaster. Do you remember our mantra?
Have a good time all the time.
Damn straight. We'll have a look through the marriage cert and see if there's anything we missed.
Right.
Where'd you put it?
In the drawer, I think.
Oh, we'll dig it out once Bella's hit the sack.
Okay. On with the adventure.
Jer?
Why don't you give me a key to your gaff and I can wander in wherever I like?
I didn't come here for an argument.
Well, then you should have made an appointment.
2 of the kids in the programme saw their dads get their legs broken because of money lenders. They both ended up selling gear to pay off the debt.
Oh, how awful. I didn't realise. How much do you want me to make it out for? 5,000, 10,000?
Liam was right. All you care about is money.
It's not here.
You definitely didn't burn it.
No. Oh.
What?
Bella must have found it.
Of course. At least it's out in the open.
He said nothing.
Well, bigamy's a bit of a shock for a newlywed.
Oh, no, I know, Bella. He's not shocked. He's angry.
I should have balanced his chakras when I had the chance.
Oh, he'll go ballistic.
You talk to him.
I had enough trouble convincing him into a same-sex marriage. Polygamy? I don't think so.
Give me one good reason why you put in that objection.
I felt like it.
We were those kids. Except now it's guns and crack cocaine instead of joints and cider.
So what?
What happened to you?
Take a look in the mirror.
Whatever your game is, I don't want any part of it.
You weren't saying that the night before your wedding? You couldn't get enough of me.
Yeah.
Not even a phone call. How noble.